With summer on the horizon and the warm weather setting in, there is no better time of year than grilling in the summer. So joining me now is Chef Kris Stubblefield with all kinds of amazing grilling tips for the summer. Chef, how are you?
I'm great. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and the cast iron is singing. Blake, thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, you mentioned it. You said the buzzwords, cast iron. So, what are kind of the advantages or benefits of cooking with a cast iron?
Yeah, absolutely. So cast iron is an incredible retainer of heat, and it distributes that heat across the cook surface just super evenly. And that's going to give you a just epic sear on your burgers, your steaks, and your grilled veggies. Today, I have the Lodge Cast Iron Pro Grid reversible griddle. This thing is at home on the cooktop I have at home over two burners, or also my grill. It's an amazing piece of cookware, and it just is great for feeding a crowd. I said it was versatile. It goes in and out of my house, also onto my campfire if I wanted to. And if we turn it around, we get these awesome grill lines. And this is really great for if you've got delicate fish that you want to put really incredible grill lines on. This is great for that, for grilling your veggies. And so it really is just a one-stop shop for epic summer grilling.
Yeah, not only does that enhance the grilling experience, but also timeliness of year. What a great Father's Day gift as well. If dad needs something like that, what a great thing to just have on hand. So, speaking of all of this, any seasonal recipes that people can easily make that you would share?
Definitely. So one of the things that I would do if you get a pro gridiron, the first thing that you should do is put it on your grill and do smash burgers. The heat retention is going to be incredible. If you've never had a smash burger on a cast iron griddle, then you haven't lived. It's going to impart so much flavor. That Maillard reaction is just perfectly set across the surface of the burger. And I love to brush my buns with garlic butter and then toast them directly on the grill. So that's an amazing thing that we do on the outside. Also, you can do your pancakes, your sausage, your eggs on that. On the grill side, I really like to do my elote or my street corn. So what I'm going to do for that is just roll the corn around so it gets really great color on it, and it's super easy, super simple. You're going to brush it with mayonnaise all over. You're going to season it with lime, with chili powder, with salt. And then you're going to roll it in cotija cheese. And what that's going to do is just turn it into an incredible street corn that I promise you, if you take to a summer barbecue, people are going to ask you to do it again and again. So just like, don't tell them how easy it was. Keep that between us.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like a recipe that I need to add to my personal list because that sounds right up my alley. Now, something that's important about the cast iron is, keeping it in good and maintenance and good quality. So, any tips on kind of maintaining it, keeping it clean, taking care of it appropriately?
Yeah, absolutely. So maintaining your cast iron cookware is very simple. What you're going to want to do when you've done your meal, you're going to wipe it down, make sure you've just cleared it from debris. Then you're going to wash it with warm water and a stiff bristle brush. 95% of the time, that's all you're going to need to do. If you feel like you need to use soap, I am here as a cast iron expert to tell you that it's a-okay to use soap. We have soap that's much gentler than it was back when your grandmother was telling you not to use soap on her cast iron. If there's an oil spill, we wash ducklings in dish soap, and so it's not going to hurt the seasoning on top of your iron cookware. But after that, you're going to want to dry it immediately because there are no chemical coatings on this. This is just iron and oil. I know it's beautiful and it's just iron and oil. So what you're going to want to do is dry that immediately, and then you're going to wipe it with a really thin layer of oil. And what that really thin layer of oil is going to do is going to protect it from rust. It's going to maintain that seasoning and that beautiful finish, and it's going to make it so that you can continue to cook for 100 years.
I love that. I think that's perfect. Cook for 100 years. Who doesn't want that? Now, Chef, people want more information about all the amazing details we've covered this morning. How do they go about getting that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can visit us at lodgecastiron.com. There's so much information there. If you're new to cast iron, we will hold your hand through the entire process and make sure that you have just an incredible experience throughout your cast iron journey. If you're not new to cast iron, you want to learn more about it. We've got incredible information on all there is to know about cast iron cookware. We also have incredible recipes on our website. If you're also looking to get inspired Our Instagram page is amazing. Our Facebook page has lots and lots of just incredible recipes that are going to keep your grilling game sharp.
All right, keeping that grilling game sharp, will Chef Kris Stubblefield. Thank you so much for your time this morning and all the amazing tips you shared.
Blake, thank you so much.